You'll be first on the people. Right.
$1 for being late.
Were you late?
Yeah, that time.
Yeah. I'm gonna wish him glad he's here because he paid the $1.
Yeah.
Have our guests stand.
Come on, they're having a good wave.
I know.
All right. John Montecano from East Stockford. Happy to be here. I'm here for like 3 months. We know you. Okay, we know you. Wayne ruined my battery.
See nothing yet. Welcome back. Glad to have you.
We're going to sing to you.
We're glad you're here because you're here. We hope you'll come again. Cha-cha-cha! If we can serve you, make it clear just how and where and when. Ole!
And I ruined your battery.
I missed that cha-cha-cha though. Yeah. I went to my club and there was no cha-cha-cha.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
That's the only one.
How about birthdays? Birthdays or anniversaries?
Okay, okay.
Birthdays?
Okay, okay. What do you want, Don? Maria de Lourdes or Tiki?
Yeah. Tiki.
He's my wife, brother.
Any other birthdays, anniversaries?
I got it. Well, me and you will get it.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, Jose, stand up.
Oh, good! Oh, my
We're
God.
gonna sing to Tiki. Happy birthday, Tiki.
Tiki.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiki. Happy birthday to you. You want to say Maria Lourdes? Is the same?
I have $100 here. Anybody else?
Really being a translator.
You were close. You
Happy
almost
New
made
Year,
it.
everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, okay.
I got 2 or 3 here this morning. I got one for Indiana, knocked off another big Michigan.
Yes.
Penn State was a big win. I got one for Alabama, and I got one for Denver.
I have $1.
Wait a minute. If we're going to do Denver, I promised Wayne he could give his speech. He has biblical quotes. He has a whole bunch of stuff.
Listen, it was a very Tebow Christmas at my house, and I was watching all that investment in Tebow memorabilia go down the tank the last couple of weeks. So I really wasn't going to lose either way. And the Steelers, I didn't have a good feeling. And the Tebow kid, the story is beyond believable. It continues. This is my bride is now employed by Tidewell Hospice as a nurse, and begins orientation with them soon. So she's very excited about that.
Rumor has it, and I think it was attributed to Wayne, that the 4 referees in that game had names of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
At least some part of their name, their middle name or their given name or whatever.
Well, today is different. Barcelona didn't win, only tie. But Leo Messi is the best player soccer in the world. He won the gold ball for 3 years.
Again?
He's the Tim Tebow of soccer.
Leo Messi.
Here you go, man. Shell, where you go?
I got $3 here. I got one for Alabama just did the job last night. And this is for Timmy Tebow, Mr. University of Florida. And he just, hooray for him. Pittsburgh lost. and this last little $1.
You have to be from Cleveland, I understand.
This last little $1 is for my little girl, who is in harm's way right now. She notified us that she was on the bridge in charge of navigation through the Strait of Hormuz.
I told them this week after you said it about 2 weeks ago.
And she had to be on the bridge for a replenishment of fuel with the John Stennis, which is the aircraft carrier Iran kicked out. And so she's been there, but she said she's safe, and 3 weeks she comes home.
When she start laying eggs on Ramadama Ding Dong, somebody has to.
I've got two happy dollars here for being in this club for 3 months. And I got a sad dollar for my Yukon. A rarity happened last Saturday where the guys and the girls lost at the same day.
Oh, the humanity.
Very unrare, very rare.
The girls' first time in 3 years. and
Yeah.
11 months
Very rare.
season.
Got a happy dollar for John and Leo being back with us.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll drink to that.
I'm only going around this table 3 times, so
All
let's make
right.
sure we get them all.
All right,
This is the
happy
best
dollar
fundraiser. Keep quiet.
for my new job. I am now the sales manager for Meridian Broadcasting in Fort Myers. And as such, I have to leave a little early because I got to get my schedule
Do we have a
rearranged so
song
I
for
can
that?
accommodate
No,
them.
we'll practice from that.
But also for Mrs. Moody, who is with my son in Los Angeles this morning. So
Hollywood.
again,
Is he going for another part?
He's going auditioning.
I've got $5 for the disabled sailors that are in town. That was a
Oh,
great parade.
yeah.
Hey, while he's talking about that, the Conquistadors kind of hosted that thing. They did a fantastic job. They marched with the disabled Saturday. There's some pictures, that's actually earlier, but KJ's been getting his picture in the paper in some funny costume for so many times I can't keep track of
I'll
it.
put $5 in, that'll cover it.
Yeah. They really did a great job for our city, welcoming the people here Saturday.
Well, there's no sense in me putting this dollar in because PJ beat me to it, but there are other sports out there other than football.
You did a pretty good job.
And sailing is one of them.
Hi, I have a happy dollar because I was invited to speak today about my favorite subject.
Oh, okay. Sailing?
Well, that's one of them. Football is-
Well, I have one for Tebow, and I have another one for, what's that other team, Pittsburgh? Yeah, they didn't quite make it, but it was still a good game.
It was
Thinking
good.
of Alabama.
And,
It was.
yeah, and last night, that was a fantastic game. I had to stay up. Great
Thank
game.
you.
You mean the team with 6 Super Bowls and Lorenzo, the only one?
We never know how far this Tebow thing goes, but I have a granddaughter who lives in Denver. She's a graduate of a Florida school that we will not mention, but she jumped up and down for Tebow.
We don't see John Leo again.
I have a happy dollar. We have a new granddaughter born in Italy.
Born in Italy. Anybody else?
Hey, notice that Sheffy's not here today. She probably can't afford it because she helped to foot the bill for her son-in-law to go to Denver for the playoff game, who lives in New England, in the shadow of, and now, this week, they're scrambling for tickets for him to go see the Denver Patriots game.
And the Patriots are beautiful.
They all beat their defense.
You ready for this?
She got them
Yes, sir.
yesterday.
Before we have the drawing on the
Two in the
50-50,
upper deck yesterday.
let me call your attention to the new board. This board will raise $1,000 for the Rotary Foundation. And we already have 20 signatures on here today. They're all the same.
Jose.
But it doesn't start with an H.
Jesus.
Is it Jose?
Jose.
Jose. What's this?
Jose, can you say?
Jose. Now, I'll remember that.
Buy tickets? Yeah. Okay.
All
I
right.
won 3. I know you did. That's why I asked if you were allowed to buy tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
pay
you
on me.
Many as you'd
want
like.
to explain, yeah, they can buy $10 for a slot and it
Yes. The purpose